Hello there. My name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. And we are staring down a par 4 for our first hole on this one. Let's get on our horse here, rip it into the fairway, and we'll take it from there. Second shot here on the first. Oh my goodness, that almost went down. 8 feet to the cup. Lovely to see us starting our rounds under par already. Good stuff. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. This drive should be safe. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. That was a good one. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. He managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. All right, we got a par 5 on the third hole. Let's go. This one's looking like a fairway finder. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. Good shot. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. And I think this one's breaking to the left. This putt's tracking. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. And now we're teeing up on the 4th. Good shot. Oh, let's go. Get in that hole. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. All right, here we go. Par 4 on the 5th. Great swing. And this one's around 110 yards to the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter. This putt's around 13 feet out. This one's going uphill and going to the right. Well, it's heading towards the hole. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. Currently 18 under par. Now we have a par 3 here on the 6th. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. This is a super long putt. No 2 ways around it. Let's see how you do. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ah, no good. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. Well, that'll work for you. Setting up around 130 yards. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And here's a 13-footer. It could be a good one. Well played to you. Wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Nailing another approach. Nice. And about 5 feet to go. It's shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. All right, the 9th is a par 4. Holy spicoli, that was smashed. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. Was well played. Here we go for your birdie. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. Okay, let's have a nice drive. We got a par 4 here on the 10th. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. This one's about 100 yards out. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. That's safe. This putt's around 18 feet away. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, what do we have here? Ooh, still looking good. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. Good one. Second shot here on the 11th. This one's heading a little bit to the left. And this is your 3rd shot. Oh, the chip goes right by there. This one's for par. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, missed the par. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And that putt'll drop. And your score is currently 9 under par. Okay, par 3 here on the 12th. Let's have a nice one. This one's going left. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. But I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, come on, be nice. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And as that one drops, that's 2 bogeys back to back. So let's crank things up a notch on the next one. Teeing off now in a long par 4. You absolutely demolished that drive. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. And tapping in for par. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. Nice swing on that. Good job. We're on the green. All right, 20 feet to go. A little downhill putt, right to left. Ooh. Okay, this putt's for your par. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Ooh, there's some power into that one. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. This one's going left to right, pretty hard too. Well, this one's looking good so far. This one's still on track. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, 9 under is current score. Wind is blowing left to right. Ooh, this one might need to sit. This putt is from around 20 feet. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Looking good so far. From there, fine effort. Okay, here we go. This one for the par. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. And teeing off now on a long par 4. You just launched that. Who do you think you are, Bulk Brogan? And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Way to go out there, looking good. And 7 feet to the cup. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And now to number 18. This one's a par 4. Well done. This shot's about 80 yards out. This one's a 3-foot putt. And the putt will drop. And your round is over. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. We get to compete against everyone else out there in the land of the internets. I can't wait to see how far up that leaderboard you can go. All right, let's get on our horse. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. And this putt for the birdie. And you are 1 under after that one. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. So far, so good for this one. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. And now this from 13 feet. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. Okay, let's head to the next. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. Oh my goodness, that was spicy. And this one's around 160 yards out. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. And this one is for the birdie with big wings. That was fantastic. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And here we go. Par 4, 4th hole. Let's go. And just a little fade on this one. Nice. Well, it's going right by the hole. Setting up here now for our third shot. Oh, please get in there. And there's a fancy little chip shot. Nicely done in there for the bird. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. Okay, time for the 5th hole. It's a par 4. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Well, this one's starting out okay. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. Come on, get right. All right, this putt for the birdie. This putt's going uphill and to the right. So far, so good. Yeah, it's still looking good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Six under par currently. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Second shot here on the 7th. Solid approach there, pin high. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. 7 under par after that hole. Okay, par 3 for the 8th hole. Well, you made good contact with that one. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Left, heading left. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. Oh my! Robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down. Oh, just missed the old chip there. All right, tap in bogey. All right, 10th hole now coming at you. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. This one's breaking left to right. It's also downhill. "10 feet to the cup." This one seems to be tilting left to right. Okay, that's for bogey. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. This is going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. That was good stuff. And we're about 135 to the pin. That'll do for the approach. 14 feet to the cup from here. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. This putt's going. And we're marking down a birdie on that one. Nice. Okay, over now to the 12th, and we got a par 3 ahead. This approach is heading left. Oh, that would have been sweet. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. And after that one, you're at 7 under. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Ooh, there's a spicy little biscuit. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Yep, that's going to do. Okay, here comes a 9-foot putt. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. And now the 14th hole. This is a par 3. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. And if this one goes, that'll be your par there. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Here comes hole number 15. And it looks like that fairway has a bit of a down slope out there in the landing area. Could get some extra yards. You can tell just by the sound that was hit with extreme force. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Way to go out there, champ. Looking at a 10-foot putt here. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Nicely done. The putt drops and we're heading down the final stretch at 9 under. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Just a pure swing. Oh, that'll do. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. I think we got a left to right break here. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. Okay, now on to the par 4 17th. It's a nice looking shot. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. This one's about 15 feet. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. That could have used a little bit more power, I think. Okay, you've got this one for par. And your score is currently 9 under par. And now for number 18, we have a par 4 on this one. Nice. And for a final score of 58. And with that putt, your round comes to an end. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon.